Really, it's going surprising. You'll find lots of different animal kinds, even I've seen shit. I think I was gonna go exploring, but fuck it. I'll break story. I need to throw you guys away, bro. Go away. Okay. I think it was. Should we terraform or something? This. Okay. But terraform where? Should I do it here? Bro. Oh my god. These villagers they love to be here. I don't think I need a pickaxe. I mean, I don't think I need a axle. That was crazy. Anyways, guys, so today we're gonna be doing a story just so that. Let me lay it down. Just so that I have evidence and proof of the story, and that it was journalized and stuff like that, and you know, because years to come, who knows, right? So, I never talked about this online, like maybe in my live streams or like my friends, but usually my friends are the only ones. Yeah, usually my friends are the only ones that know the story or on my live, and so I've never like posted about it. Like I didn't start talking about this until like maybe 2 months ago, and it's literally because like since I've been medicated and stuff like that, like I'm taking medication, I'm taking antidepressants, and I never realized that I was such in a what's it called, derealization for like so many years, and it's so crazy. I feel like this is like the first time I've ever been aware of something, you know, like I genuinely am here, you know, like it's crazy, but I'm like a completely different person on my medication. Okay. So we're gonna be talking about a person who I have SA allegations towards. And I didn't start telling people about this until like 6 or 7 months like after this happened, you know, because I've always I'm always gonna say this like before my medication. Like before my medication, I've always lived my life as like, you know, that was pretty shitty, and I know that happened. Like I would be thinking about like the most horrible thing that happened in my life. Forget it. Try to make my mind forget it, and like that's when people like, you know how people say like time heals. Time doesn't heal if you're ignoring the thing that you're trying to heal. You know what I mean? And so this was what? Okay, we're gonna go by date. What 2020? No, this was 2024. This was before 2025. So what the fuck? This is 2024. That's crazy. Oh my god. Anyways, so that'll be a year. This was after I turned 18, like couple months after I turned 18, like specifically 3 months after I turned 18. I had met someone online on Kick, and we met in person. We literally had a date, mind you. I was 18. I was 18. This was like my first date. This was my first kiss. This was like my first, first everything, you know what I mean? 18, mind you, 18. 18, first everything, bro. It's crazy. I feel like what happened to me was generational. It really was. I feel like it was passed down from something, because I feel like there was no way to avoid that, because I was just like so drawn to it, you know? Like I want to say like, oh, I wish someone told me like this is kind of weird, you know? But no one really told me that. And yeah, well, people would tell me, like specifically, like, that's like weird, okay? Yeah, but I never really had anyone like get on my ass about that. And we're not gonna name drop because I don't want to get sued further. I'll try not to do so much location and names, but so I was 18. I just had turned 18, bro. Like, no joke. Like, I had just turned 18. I don't give a fuck about what anyone says. And he was 34. He was 34, bro. 34 talking to me. And you know what? And I'm gonna give you a full story from like from we met when we stopped talking. So like during the time we were talking, I was going through a lot. Like I was like being like exploited online, and it's just really sad for me to like look back and think about that, because like what made me think I had to go and do that, let other people control me. And I was being like harassed online. Like I was talking to some dude, and he would like just spam my phone, like, and even call it, like spam call it. And he would spam my phone from like messages and like calling me like names, like you slut, you bitch, like blah blah blah. It would be like ongoing all the time. And he was like super mean to me. And so during that time is when I had met the guy from my live stream. And so I kind of liked him, but it was only because he was like the only one being nice to me. Like he was like not the only one being nice to me, like everyone's nice to me, right? But he was so, what is it called? He was always pursuing me, you know what I mean? Like I forgot what the word is, like when someone is constantly doing something, like I forgot what it is, but like what I liked about it, and I mean, especially like imagine me, bro. Like I have schizophrenia. I have schizophrenia. I have OCD. I have CPTSD. I have depression, and even worse now that I have birth control. And so, like the old middle-aged man always texting you about how are you doing? How's your day? Like he would always check in on me. Like he would always, like, without a fail, dude. Without a fail. It's crazy. And I always thought, like, you know what? Maybe, like, I'd give it a try, Like, it feels nice. To me at that moment, you wanna know what I said? Okay, so basically, I had like problems, not problems, but like relationship problems, not really like situational ship, friendship problems. And um, I would tell myself like, oh, like this guy wouldn't take me on a date, but middle-aged man would want to, so why not take the offer with the middle-aged man? Because who else is gonna ask me out on a date? Because I was like 18, never had my first kiss, I never been on a date. Like I've always just been like fooled around with people my age, like type shit, talking about I just can't be dating right now, and that's all I wanted. The fantasy of just like having a relationship. But the thing is that I liked. I think I noticed this. Like, I like the concept of a relationship, but just not with him. You know what I mean? Because I was never like into him like that, and I don't know why. Like, it really was just attention, and he got me just at the right time. And so then we were talking for about what 3 months. 3 more months we were talking, and then finally I was like, you know what? If a guy my age isn't gonna take me out, and mind you, this guy that I met on Kick, the middle-aged man, he was begging, bro. Not begging, but he would always ask me, and I'd be like, no. Like he would ask me on a date, and then he would also ask me, so when are you gonna be my girlfriend? Like all the time, bro. And so then finally, it's like October. It was like around October, and we went out on a date. I literally know specifically like where. Don't make me like drop the location and everything. Mind you, my first date, bro. My first date. My first kiss. And this shit's not even funny because it's about to get serious. Alright? So anyways. So I finally said yes because I'm like, well, no guy my age is gonna ask me out. And so then okay, fuck it, I'm gonna fuck. So we went on a date. And he offered to pick me up, but I wasn't comfortable with that. Like, I'm like, oh nah, like no, like you know what I mean? Like, no, that's not what happened. Because I know that I did somewhere that I learned like, oh, like if you go on a date, like make sure to like have a ride there and a ride back. And I had my mom drop me off, and then my best friend at the time picked me up. Her and her mom picked me up, which I love because thank God it's all about protecting her because something would have happened if I had went home with him, if I had went in his truck. Anyways, guys, mind you, this was like before I was medicated. Before I was medicated, like you don't understand. I was so unaware of things, like things I couldn't think straight. I was stuck in I was literally stuck in a derealization for a long time. That I wasn't really like aware of the situation in front of me. And so, oh my God, it was horrible. But, damn, that's crazy. Anyways, so we went to go watch a movie. Damn, like, I just, like, and I'm 19 now, right? Mind you, I was just 17, like, you know what I mean? Like, looking back right now, as a 19-year-old, like, I'm about to be 20 in, like, a month. Looking back at that, me being 18 and doing that, I feel bad for myself. You know what I mean? I feel so bad for myself. Ain't no way. ain't no way, like, and I'm not, and this ain't even the full story, you know what I mean? That's fucking crazy. Anyway, so we had went to the movies and it was fine. He had kissed me, and like he was gonna tongue kiss me, and then I literally screamed. Mind you, this wasn't like a little cute scream, like, no. This was like a horrified scream. Like, you know, this girl might need some help scream. And he like laughed at that. Now that I'm like fucking aware of it, he laughed at that. I'm like, okay. Anyways, so after the movie, like he tried to like take me somewhere else, and I was like, no, next time. And I think he thought I wasn't like feeling him or anything, but he like stopped talking to me for like a month. So he stopped talking to me for like the whole November, and then the thing is that I didn't really even realize he stopped talking to me. Like I was so caught up in my own shit with my own exes or exploiters that I didn't even give a fuck about him. Anyways, so it was whatever. Like just been chilling, and so we start talk. Oh my god, like. And okay, so this is just about him. I'm not even gonna go on the full story of the whole year. But anyways. Yeah, I feel like this would be better in a TikTok live. Okay. Okay. So we started talking like around December. And by the middle of January, weirdly we started dating for like a week and then I broke up. I'm sorry. I think I have to do this on TikTok because it's just a very emotional talk for me to be fucking doing with this stupid ass terraforming girl. Oh, at least I cleared up some space.